Gloves are always ready.
Sports action.
Okay.
So before we start, I guess you talked a little bit before about what you're looking for in this category. Just kind of share, sports is something we all cover. So what are the things that you're looking for as judges within the sports action category? Things that you're looking for that might surprise you, I guess.
Well, I think that's the key, is surprise. Whenever there's maybe an extra element that just shows up that all the others don't have, because you'll see that there will be a lot of great peak action moments, but it's the quirkiness or the something that kind of surprises you that will get your attention, because we can't award every picture that is, peak action and, super tight with two faces and a ball.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to have a little something extra.
Yeah, I also appreciate, we haven't looked at the whole group yet, but some planning that goes into the sports action beforehand, whether it's a unique angle or noticing a patch of light somewhere. There's certainly something to be said for capturing something that happens right in front of you, but it'd be great to recognize some planning beforehand too if we see that.
I also like people covering sports that aren't the usual sports.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a hurling or a badminton photo in here. We'll see. We'll see what we've got.
All right.
Rolling.
Cool.
So we'll do one, keep it in, yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Out.
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 In.
Out.
Out.
Is that in?
Yeah, I gave it an in.
Out.
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 In. Out.
In for now.
Yeah.
In.
Out.
Out.
Yeah. Out.
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 Out. In.
In.
In. Yeah. Sorry.
Out.
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 Mm,
Oh, in.
Out. In.
out.
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 In.
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 Nice payoff.
Yeah.
Say
In.
Out.
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 Okay, it's flexible. Out.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't. Out.
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 Out. Out.
Out. Out.
Out.
Out.
Hmm.
In.
In.
Out.
In. Out.
Out.
Out. Out.
Out.
Out.
Like ballet or something.
We'll say out.
Out.
I'll go out.
Mm.
Out.
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 Mm.
Hockey is hard to shoot. Out.
Out.
Well.
Yeah, no, I agree. Mm.
Out.
Out.
Out. Out.
Out. Out. Sorry.
Dan, you got two?
Out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out.
Out.
In.
In. In. Out.
Mm. In. In.
In.
Out.
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 In.
That's crazy.
Out.
Out.
In.
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 Out.
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 It's probably a game winner.
Yeah.
A lot of good pictures just went out,
Yep.
but
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure they were the play of the day, or but
Yeah. I think so much has to align to be like a top sports photo, and I think that we've all shot games in tough light or things like that. And I can tell, like you were saying, a lot of them I'm sure were good pictures for the day, but maybe not for best of the year kind of thing.
This is a category that's really tough because the photographer's remembrance of what was there is so often different than what three people sitting in a room think of one still moment.
Mhm.
And having been now on this side, it's, it can be frustrating seeing, an image that, you remember the moment and the image just isn't there maybe for three people, so. But a lot of good photos there.
Did you want to hear captions on any of these?
Don't.
No.
nope.
Another round?
Sure.
2 ends, right?
2 in?
Yeah.
Yep.
These guys are fast.
Yeah. I think this is
Said
gonna be
10
hard.
minutes, right?
Yeah.
Out.
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 I wanted to love that.
Out.
Oh,
I've never seen that
right.
before.
Okay.
Like
I,
what
when, But I look at it and I say, man, that would be an awesome horizontal.
I mean, look at the kids in the back there.
Well, I guess if you did horizontally, you'd lose the kids in the back. But
But-
if you didn't, it'd be this guy hanging on a rim,
That's a crazy
blocking,
shot.
or trying to get a rebound,
I'm gonna say in.
which is probably totally illegal, but I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's,
Was that
But
two
still
ends?
makes a great picture.
Was that 2 ends?
I'm giving it in, yeah.
What I heard.
That's
I
2
know
ends.
it- I know
That's
it's
2
technically
ends. Yeah,
valid.
that's 2.
Technically, it's kind of a mess, but
Oh, I feel like this is close, but
say out.
out,
And out.
in.
Out. Hmm.
It's so striking. I know most of it's the mural. I get it, but I think of like I'm sure they're like waiting for something to. And I wish it was a guy hanging horizontal off of the rim for this. But
Dang, wouldn't that be awesome?
if you could combine
Yeah.
the two into this one photo,
Yeah.
then we have the winner. I
Don't give
think.
them any ideas.
With
Yeah.
the people in the stands.
But I think this is good enough to leave it in for another round. That's my plea.
Okay. I think it's back focused, it's actually focused on the tiger
Oh.
instead of them.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of hurts it for me.
Oh.
Because I think that if it was
Yeah.
focused on them, then the tiger itself would
Totally.
You're
still
still
be
gonna see
there.
the tiger.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 1 in,
One maybe.
out.
1 maybe, 1 out. It's up to you, Bob.
Out. He's just so goofy looking.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love that kid.
I know, but
I'm gonna go out.
out. I think this is
I like
in.
this.
Yeah.
They're kind of the mirror images.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That just doesn't have enough reaction for
No,
me. Or
it's out.
you just. I know it's just
reaction to the ball. I mean, they're
the light.
I think that's why, we were talking before this about how many games there are and how it can kind of be a bit of a grind, but in shooting so much of it, you might by the end of the season have 3 or 4 of these moments from which you choose the
Yeah.
best one kind of
Yeah.
thing, I'm with you guys. I think out.
I'm out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still like
that.
this. I think
Yeah,
this is
and-
in.
In.
I say in for this.
Yeah, I want to hear a caption too. Not right now, but
Okay.
Yeah.
In.
I'll say in as well. Yeah.
see,
Just
I
on his
love the
face.
Yeah.
impact. I mean, making the
Yeah.
water fly off and all that. But unfortunately, the guy has a white
I know. I wish their
jersey, and
jerseys
it's
were
so
switched. Yeah.
it's distracting. I mean, because
Yep.
instead of going to the other guy's face, you're going over here too much.
Yeah. You're right.
Mm.
I still kind of like it though. But
Let's leave it in.
I'll go in.
Yeah.
I'll go in as well. Yeah. I'm gonna say.
You were quick to
out.
put this out.
I didn't.
before.
I just.
It doesn't look like it's in focus to me. It looks like it's focused on the guy in the back instead of the
Mhm.
football
Yeah.
guy.
The
guy
guy's not
holding the
focused in
ball.
front. His helmet's off.
Yeah. Okay. Out.
Out.
I'm gonna go in.
That's the best face mask picture.
Yeah.
I love his
Mhm.
eye,
Yeah.
and plus he's like face masking him back.
Mhm.
Mm.
I'll say in
It's
too.
tight.
Sure. I was pretty quick with my in on this one.
Mhm.
Just unusual.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm swinging to out.
Yeah. I think out.
I'm out.
I feel like I need to see this against what else we have left.
Okay. In.
So in for now. I like this one.
Yeah,
In.
in. Go in.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go in.
I've never had those kind of hops.
God,
So I mean, that's kind of what's making me go, dang.
right.
You like guys with ups and dogs.
Yeah.
2 in.
Yeah. It's 2 ends.
Yeah.
I say out for
Out.
this.
Out. Sorry, I was looking at kind of this pictorial-ish feel to it.
Yeah.
But
I like this one still. Or what do you think?
I like the light.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't feel like there's much of a
There's no emotion.
moment yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wrestling
I'm
is-
sure there is a moment gonna happen, but
There's so much emotion in wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
and this captures none of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lighting's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
I'm going no. I'm going out. I don't know.
are you gonna fight for it?
I'm gonna say in just because I want to. I think that this is graphic, you know,
Mhm.
and I think we eliminated some of the other graphic ones that
Okay.
didn't have as much to it. I'm not in
And
love.
I'm gonna throw it in your way.
Yeah, I'm not in love with it, but I think in for now.
One in, is there another one?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Denny's
There were two
too,
ends,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I think out on this.
I'm going in, because he's
A really bad
Sharp.
diver.
Yeah,
He's
that's like what I look like diving. I love the idea for the picture.
And, mm,
graphically. I don't know. I really like this photo. Could have been toned better.
Mm-hmm.
well, shooting in natatoriums is hell.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, they built a brand new one at our high school,
Mhm.
which is a big high school,
Yeah.
and they
it
didn't
still
think about
looks
the
like
lighting
shit,
at
yeah.
all.
Mm-hmm.
And we just don't go shoot there because it
It's
sucks our
tough.
souls.
Yeah.
So, I'll go in right now.
So it's two, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Two, yeah.
You are at
Like 8, maybe.
12.
Ooh.
Well,
Oof.
Look
Okay.
at that. Dang.
Dang, we weren't as cutthroat as we thought.
Yeah.
Can we hear a couple of captions?
You can indeed.
I want to hear the kayaker,
Mm-hmm.
see what that's all about.
Isaac Braun reacts after a tough drop on the St. Louis River during the Blast to the Bridge event at Paddlemania on Saturday, July 28, 2018. About 30 kayakers entered the race to see who could make it to the swinging bridge in Jay Cook State Park in Duluth the fastest.
Hmm. Let's see the caption on the wrestler.
This one?
Yeah.
Genoa's Dustin Morgillo gained control of Finley's Max Joliffe while wrestling at 152 pounds during the in-school assembly wrestling duel between Genoa and Finley at Genoa High School in Genoa, Ohio on Thursday, December 20th, 2018. The event was the debut of the new Matt Lane.
Oh,
It's got
gee.
news value too. Look at that.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Wow. So it's like a demonstration match.
Yeah.
That's why there's no motion there.
Okay. Well, knowing the stories about the lamp, that also makes me think you're right. There is a lot of emotion and kind of more graphic movement to wrestling, and I feel bad. I don't know this photographer, but maybe they could have waited for a different kind of for something else. Because you're right. This is pretty stoic
It's, I
and
mean, it's
static.
like a, yeah. I'm not saying it is, but I mean, it's a perfect shot. It's like a still of a film. Or
Mm-hmm.
just, it's wrestling. It's shooting wrestling where someone said we need no emotion. We don't want emotion. So
Yeah.
But I think
or action.
Well, I just want
I-
to see a little action.
Something.
I mean, I know there is action. He's grabbing his wrist, and so he can't control him.
mm-hmm.
But I seem to think that there's just got to be a better moment like after that.
Yeah.
But
Or a face, or someone getting their arm halfway ripped off. Yeah.
whatever it takes.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah, I'm not.
Anything else you want to hear your caption on? Or talk about?
The dude almost hitting his chin on the net there.
This one right
Yeah.
Bowling Green's DeMaggio Wiggins runs into the goal during the men's MAC basketball game at the Stroh Center in Bowling Green, Ohio on Sunday, November 25th, 2018.
That's good timing.
Yeah.
Just a goofy shot.
See, I look at this and I see a couple of things just that they could have done to make it even better, maybe, is possibly cropping that light out
Yeah.
at the top. And then, I don't know, there could be some subtle crops here and there, but that light is the thing that just kind of, I would be trying to pay attention to that. I would
Mhm.
suggest photographers look at their backgrounds, and if you don't need that light, it doesn't,
Yeah.
if it's not the brand new light.
If it's not the matte
first-
lamp.
If it's not the matte lamp.
Then don't worry about it.
You know.
Also,
yeah.
do you guys think, am I crazy? Are they shooting standing? Does that look like they're shooting
That does
seated
look
on
like-
the
yeah.
baseline to you?
Perhaps. Yeah,
There's-
they're all above eye level. Those players there, they could be sitting in a chair.
Well, you know,
Can you
in
do that?
Kentucky,
No.
they don't allow you to shoot on the baseline or sit on the baseline. You can't.
Oh, so,
So this may not be Kentucky, I don't know where it is, but I'm just saying that there are sometimes rules
It's in-
that they
in
make you
Ohio.
abide by
Yeah.
that may force you to have to stand with the cheerleaders and try to
Okay.
shoot through them and.
oh,
This one's in Ohio,
yeah.
Bowling Green, Ohio.
Okay.
So, yeah, all right. There are stronger photos for
Yeah.
sure. I like that soccer shot.
Yeah, me
A
too.
lot.
I like that.
The payoff
It's
punch.
got everything.
Yeah.
It's got everything in it.
Yeah.
Plus
Was
the
that a
punch.
goal?
FC
Oh,
Cincinnati
attack.
defender Forrest Lasso III is punched in the face by Charlotte Independence goalkeeper Andrew Dykstra on an attempt on goal in the first half of the USL match Wednesday, July 18th, 2018 at Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. FC Cincinnati leads 2-0 at halftime. It seems like it was not a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too. I think that's strong.
That's not enough to make me not want to vote for this picture.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Are there any others you want to?
Another, I think, personally, I think maybe pick between the two, but
Mhm.
the Bengals, that one and the one next to it, I think one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of am more inclined to this one.
Agreed. Same.
I am with you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
just-
because it's so tight and clean and right in your face
Yeah.
and tack sharp and
Yeah.
I've
Mhm.
never had a picture that good, so
Mhm.
yeah,
Well-
that's why I'm drawn to this
Oh,
picture.
come on. Sure you have.
No.
I think it's, with the helmets and so many players, I think sometimes it's tough to get,
Yeah.
both of their eyes. And,
Mhm. That's nice.
yeah, I think that's a nice frame.
Yeah, I'd be pretty happy if I'd chopped that.
Yeah.
The image down there of the overhead of the three football players,
Yeah.
the Michigan and Ohio State, I guess.
Mhm.
It doesn't, I don't know, quite sit right with me. I mean, not for any particular reason. It's just it's not one of my favorite pictures.
Yeah, that's fair. I was the one who wanted to keep it in, and I agree with you. Looking at it amongst the collection, yeah, it would be, if the light was a little more interesting, or you could see more of the
Mhm.
eyes
Yeah.
of one of the number 4s, that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm fine letting that one go too when it comes to it.
I'm gonna go through another round of voting.
Sure.
2 to keep it in.
Wait, can we hear the caption on this one real quick?
Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
you can.
Lisbon's Branson Brownfield hangs from the rim after missing a dunk on Mineral Ridge's Duran Jordanic on Friday.
Oh, so he's like, shit.
He's going after his rebound.
So- yeah, he's just embarrassed
That's
right now.
funny.
He's trying to save face.
Wow.
Maybe I can get my own rebound.
He's going after his rebound. That's awesome.
That one is just like technically from hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still such a surprise.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Mhm.
All right.
I-
It's like it's overexposed. It's like you're in a dark gym. Why is it overexposed?
I think they're under a skylight.
Yeah. Or it's like it was underexposed and they worked it up to blow all those highlights.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
so we'll
let's vote.
do 2 to 2 in,
Okay.
and we'll kind of, you talk about what you like and what you think might rise to the top. So
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
kind of keep that in mind as you vote.
In.
Out. Sorry.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay?
In.
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 I'm still not sure about this.
I'm not sure either, but I still like it. I say in.
I'll go in as well.
It's in.
Green? Okay.
Out.
Out.
In.
In. Out.
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 Out. In.
In.
Out.
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 Out. Out.
Out.
I'm going out.
Okay, progress.
Down to 5 or 6? 6. Okay.
There. Okay,
I've got a number 1.
so now maybe start moving them around, talking about what you think sticks out as top contenders. and
Well,
why.
I'm pretty sure that the Miss Slam Dunk is not number 1, so I'd put that down at the bottom.
You
Yeah.
put that in the bottom row.
Yeah. I like the soccer as number 1.
Same.
Yeah.
I like the Bengals catch as number 2. And personally, I like the baseball as number 3.
The one that's in third right
Yeah,
now.
I like that
Well,
top
that is the
row.
only baseball.
Yes. I like the kayaking one. Like, I think that's different. It's intense. I think the light is really interesting. But I also think at that event, I would have loved to see them kind of like take some chances and, I'd be interested to see something a little more different from that event.
Drag the shutter or
Yeah,
something.
like drag the shutter, or I've seen kind of shooting tight and having them come out of the water a little bit, or
Mhm.
maybe more of a reaction on somebody's face, because I think they said there were about 30 kayakers. So,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of opportunities.
right, this seems like the kind of thing where you get something clean like this the first few that come through, and then maybe something different.
Start taking chances.
Right,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and that would, to me, make it rise a little more.
Yeah.
I like baseball as 2. Just for the unusualness factor.
Hmm.
And that Bengals diving catch is really an awesome shot. It really is. I don't know. I can only speak from personal experience.
Mhm.
I work with and have worked with a staff of really, really good football shooters, and it seems like one of those guys that come up with one of those about once a week
Hmm.
out of a Colts game.
Hmm.
And I'm always like, man, that's a good shot. But I've just seen that photo a lot of times.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
And for the unusualness, that's why I'm elevating baseball.
Hmm.
But damn, that Bengals shot is a nice photo. Bengals Browns.
Hmm.
It is, and it bugs me. Just on that left side, I just want to trim that
You want to
That
crop it,
green.
don't you?
yellow
Yeah.
right off the left there.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, at this point, we're just nitpicking.
Hmm.
And again, that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think of?
the order.
Yeah.
Well, I know that I'm not good enough to get either of those shots, but I,
I don't know if that's
Come on
true.
now.
Come
I
on.
think the composition of the 2 baseball players
Mhm.
kind of mirroring each other gives it an extra degree of, I don't know, funkiness.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I couldn't shoot either of these pictures, so I can't really say, but I'm more drawn to this one just because I think it's a little quirkier.
Yeah. I totally see your point. I think what's drawing me more to the football one initially, at least, is I think the light is a little better. I think it's toned a little better. But you're right.
That is nice light.
Looking at the baseball one again, that's different. And a lot of times, sometimes when these players collide in the outfield, they're kind of turning in towards each other, or you're not getting both of their faces at the same time. So that is that's a good frame, I think.
That guy on the right's got his oh shit face on.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
oh no, someone didn't make a good hand signal or ignored the other one.
No.
Or, yeah.
I'm cool with that one in second. We
That
can have
happened to me
top
in
three.
the state championship game. I was in center field and the shortstop and I collided.
What?
We
Did you make
lost
that
4-2.
face?
Oh.
I don't know. Nobody got a picture of it, but I'm still reliving it after seeing this.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe
see?
that's why you don't like
See,
it
this
as much.
is
Yes.
therapy, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So
Well-
of these 6,
Yeah.
do you want to award all of these at least an honorable mention?
I think I'm okay with it. This is a pretty strong category.
Let me look at that bottom center one. Big. All right. That's it. That's all I needed.
I don't feel really strongly about that one. The center.
As an HM.
Yeah. I mean, I think this one to me applies a little bit with what you're saying about the catch. You know, you might get a few of those. I think that this isn't super uncommon, and the light's fine. I think it's a solid picture,
Mm-hmm.
But
but
you got the
do we
double
want?
face mask.
That's
It's
true.
a double face mask.
That's true. If you feel strongly about it, it's cool.
I
I was just
don't feel
taking
like
the
super
temperature.
strong, but
Yeah.
I got to give it kudos because I mean, again, it's better than I can do. So I'm pretty impressed. I like also that they're shooting at super shallow depth of field, which
Mhm.
obviously helps. The light isn't spectacular, but it works well enough. You have both
Mhm.
faces, both eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty solid to me, but then again, it is Ohio Buckeyes, so, and I'm not a
Don't
fan.
let that
Yeah.
cloud your judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to. No.
I think the top three are bangers. The bottom three, you guys know how I feel about the last one. I want it so bad to work. I don't think it
Yeah.
holds up.
What about you, Denny, on that bottom right one?
Yeah, and like I said, it's technically horrible.
I love all the different parts
won't-
of it.
I won't
but
lose sleep
yeah.
if it isn't awarded, but I hope I see this Sunday, and I'm the one to capture this.
Yeah. I would be happy giving all 3 of those at the bottom HMs. But I gotta admit, I'm least enthusiastic about the kayak shot.
Okay.
As an HM. And and this goes counter to the thing I said right off the bat, photograph unusual sports, but, I don't know. I'd go HM. Yeah. It's clean, good light.
The thing
Good
I like
timing.
about it is just the color.
Yep.
That's kind of what drives me. I mean, the water is nice, kind of streaming off the paddle and stuff. His face isn't quite as extreme as I would like for kayaking, but I never kayak,
Yeah.
so I don't know how extreme it gets. But
Yeah. Yeah, I've only photographed this once.
Okay. So all 6 of these, at least an HM?
I'm fine with that. What about you, Maddie?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You hate that bottom right
I
one,
really
don't you?
no. I think if I turn that in, my boss would be like, Maddie, no. Like,
Okay,
True.
and I'd be like, but I like it. And they'd be like, that's too bad.
just for the technical.
I don't know,
They would say
like-
tone it
Is that
better.
But I don't know. I mean, does it? I think like speaking as
Mhm.
professionals, like I think it's an amazing moment. I think it's something, you're right, you don't see a lot of.
Mhm.
But it bothers me the way his leg is cut, the foot's cut, the toning.
Mhm.
I think like if I was sitting down and looking at this in a portfolio review, I'd be like, you are so on the right track. You're looking at the right things. Like, keep going, keep shooting. But as far as best in the state of Ohio for an entire year,
That's a pretty good argument.
That's
That's
where
a
I'm
good
at with
one.
it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like give up photography. No, like fuck yeah, you're in the right spot. You're shooting sports. I love the layers to it, but like, I wouldn't award it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Oh, it does.
Okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's
We're
compelling.
talking about this one.
Yes.
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 Let's go ahead and vote on this specific image
Okay.
Okay.
as an honorable mention.
Out.
Out with a heavy
I'm
heart.
sorry.
Out.
You know.
Yeah. You make a great argument.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Natty.
No, but you know, it's good to
No.
have these conversations about it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
at least, so these 5 here
Yes.
are at least HM level images.
Strong yes.
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 Perfect. All right. Does anybody want to change the order of things or have another image they want to put maybe in the
Just-
first or second position?
I'm just gonna throw this out,
Mm-hmm.
just for
kayaker?
discussion. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not even saying I'm agreeing with this.
Okay.
But what about flipping the first 2 images in the order?
Hmm.
Can we look at those 2 big side by side?
Yeah, I can flip between them. How's that?
Okay, let's do that.
The thing I like about the soccer one to keep it in first is I think that, you know, it's great peak action, but also it's pretty, I think it's hard to get when you're punching somebody's face, that like smushed nose
Mm-hmm.
thing. Like shooting that in boxing when they're punching each other all the time is a tough thing to do. Like I think this person really nailed a peak action photo here. And I think the other one is really strong too, but I just think the other one has more elements that align for me.
And I would concur because there's nothing going to beat a guy getting punched in the face. I mean,
Unless there's a dog. If there was a dog.
unless it's a dog.
You got a dog running through the frame.
If there's a dog leaping to save it.
No, I
My
mean
ball, my
it's.
ball.
How often do you see that? I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
How often do you see the other one?
I
well,
think
it happens.
I think you
It
see people
happens more
colliding in the
often than that,
outfield.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really, you know, they're paying good attention. It's a clean background. I don't know what type of field this is, but there's no ads back there. I think it's a really solid photo, but
Mhm.
I just think the other one is the
Yeah.
first place.
Cool. All right. Swap them back.
Okay. Any other movement to the first position, or should we go ahead and vote on it?
Let's vote.
Okay. First place,
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
second place,
Yes.
Yep.
third place,
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
HM.
Yep.
Said that.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Yep. Strong set of images.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd be happy with any of those.
Got some food for you.
Why don't we take a break?
Jackie O's.
There's an idea.
And to the person who did that basketball photo,
I
we're
still love
sorry.
it. I'm into